What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to MTT Live, everybody. This is your boy Q, and listen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, God damn it. Welcome to the show. It's a Saturday morning, and I feel fucking fabulous. Even on
Good
my
morning.
good morning, ladies. How y'all doing? Good morning, Reggie. What's up, man? Y'all doing all right?
Yes, fabulous.
Okay.
Nah,
Mo,
I'm
I see
coming in hot. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna stun on you. I seen your show last night and I got a whole lot to say.
Oh, what you talking about? What we talking about? What I was talking about last? What we talked about last night?
Yes.
Goodness gracious! Oh, goodness gracious! Now listen, everybody. Let me see. I'm waiting for Mo to get us stuff together here. I see Mo. Is it cloudy out there in Dallas? Is it gonna rain or something? What's going on? What's going on out there, Reggie? You feeling all right this morning,
Not a
bro?
good day. It's not a good day.
It's not a good day. Okay, we
You
What,
know
definitely.
how
what's going on, Reggie?
the rain flares up my lupus, so I'm here though. So
You are here, bro, and I do appreciate you being here. We definitely want to make sure that we, send all kind of positive healing energy your way. So we're making sure that we definitely can do that for you on this morning. And there's
Yeah.
Mo waiting for my Mo swag to get her together. She got on her purple this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's Mo swag right there. Good morning, Mo. How you doing?
He's so wrong, y'all. He's so wrong. Good
Who wrong
morning,
with?
everyone. Good morning.
Oh
Yeah, the
Lord.
weather is bad here.
Okay,
Mm.
but everybody, I want everybody to have a good day today. But hopefully, this conversation won't put everybody in the dumps. Do us a favor, everybody.
He gonna be okay after this is over. We gonna help friend get there.
Absolutely, we're gonna do it. We're
I'm
gonna
going
definitely.
back to bed.
That's what I'm talking about.
My bed waiting on me.
Ooh.
Lord have mercy. Listen, everybody, do us a favor. Well, again, welcome to the show. Today is, of course, March 29th, 2025, of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and Buddha and them and whoever else you believe in. We should appreciate you watching. Do us a favor, share this broadcast with your friends, family, your frenemies, and all them good people. I also sent out the YouTube link, so if you guys are watching us on YouTube, we should appreciate that. Go ahead and share that as well. All right, so real quick here, before we get started in this show, it's again, this we working on our series or whatever the case it is, and it's called "What Do Women Really Want?" And we're on episode 3. We on the trait. We on the 3. And Mo, I like the number 3, Mo. Mo, I think the number 3 will be is a good number. What you think?
I think number three is okay. I don't know what you're
Y'all
getting
said
at, but I
it's
think
all
number
right.
three. It's a number of completion. I'm good with it.
7 is the number of completion.
7, yeah, that's 7 more.
3 is the trait.
I'm looking. Well, see, that's what completes me. The Father, Son, and the
Period.
Holy Ghost. So, y'all go ahead with 7. I know that has to do with uh dealing away with debt in the Bible, but when I think of completion, I be thinking of a triangle. I think of change. I think of the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. I gets excited.
Oh, now
See,
she like the number 3.
a triangle.
I'ma just keep my teeth tucked.
Now she like the number 3.
Everybody, do us a favor. Viewer and listen discretion is advised. These conversations are, of course, our opinions and for your entertainment only. Please be 21 and up to watch this show or participate in any conversations. Again, I always put that disclaimer out there because we ain't trying to hear your people talk to us about their kids and
Well, let
shit.
me go and exit the chat with my young self.
Yeah. All right, listen, everybody. We should appreciate you on this one. Thank you, moderator, for being on for me this morning. I think you were texting me. I do apologize. I was actually trying to get um, um, myself together because I was up quite late last night. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna mash the gas for about 5 seconds. Ladies, what that is, usually when we mash the gas, we have like a rant we go on before the show. And I just got a quick rant. So one of my homies came into town, Houston, Texas. Brought his behind out here. When he got out here, now I'm asleep last night. Now I was asleep. I was knocked out. So phone rings by 3:30 in the morning. I'm sleeping, wake up, get the phone, thinking something's wrong. Hey man, what's going on? Yo, bro, what's the deal, man? How you doing? It's 3 something in the morning. You all right? I'm drunk. Okay. Well, all right, bro. Well, what you need me to do? I said, I'm in Houston. What can I do for you? He was like, man, I'm coming from my homeboy's crib, and I got drunk, man. I'm trying to go see my girl. I was like, okay, bro. So where you at? Oh, I'm in a Tascasita. A Tascasita.
There is nothing wrong with a Tascasita.
No, but I said, bro, you in a Tascasita, and you calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't even know you was in Houston. What's going on? You didn't even call your boy, let me know you was in town, nothing like that. He was like, man, I'm sorry, but I need you to stay on the phone with me while I drive. I said, well, why are you driving drunk? Why you can't grab your Uber? Why you just can't do something like that? He said, man, I'm already on the road. I said, okay, well, where your girl stay at? And I said, why don't I know that you have a girl in Houston? He was like, she live in Pearland. I said, Pearland?
A Tascasita.
I had my flag. I wish I had my flag. Where's my? I got to find my flag.
You in a Tascasita on your way drunk to your girl's house in Pearland.
That ain't gonna end nicely.
I told him, I said, bro, do me a favor. I said, well, where you at? He told me he was passing by Deerbrook Mall. Because he was going. I was like, well, why are you going that way? I say, never mind. Man, park yourself, park your car. He parked his car. I sent the Uber to him to pick him up, to take him to his girl's house. And I just want my boy to know that I'm gonna be sending you a Cash App request later on because I want my $40 back.
$40.
$40. I want it back. And I just want to say, and you didn't even call your boy to let me even know that you was even in town. And then not only that, you called me drunk, trying to get to her crib. Why you didn't call her to come and get you? Am I crazy, y'all? Y'all tell me.
Before you pay for the Uber, it's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on here. And number 5, you probably woke up and checked on him before you even did anything else.
I had to text my boy to make sure he was good.
Now, you know what the odd part about that is? That's so funny because Reggie, I can call him at 3:30 in the afternoon, and it still go to voicemail. See, colored people.
That part. That part.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Because I am guilty as charged. I felt like you was talking about me. Because I'm a do not disturb monster.
See? 3:30 in the afternoon. 3:30 in the afternoon.
Hold on, Mo. This almost sounds like one of them, what do you call them Blanche Dubois stories? It's a lot of information missing.
Oh, Blanche Devereaux stories, Reggie. Not
semantic. You know what I'm talking about.
Devereaux.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a lot of information missing, and pieces don't fit together quite right. And you know that's how my mind works.
But that's all Q was giving.
That's all Q gave us.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I was in a big sleep, Richard. What else you want? What kind of trying to investigate?
I'm assuming he was in bed sleep.
Reggie, you know if one of the fellas call you drunk, you gonna help them. You gonna get up and you gonna help them, especially if it's like 3:30 in the morning. You gonna help your fellas. But yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
At 3:30 in the evening, but it's okay.
Q, we all over 30 years old. Ain't none of our friends calling us drunk at 3:30 in the morning talking about. Because if you over 30, you won't do stuff well if you over 40. Your folk over 50, Q.
Did she reach you real fast?
I'm not studying Mo because Mo is
Now
Moses.
you understand. See, Mo is breaking down why the shit ain't making sense to me, and it's a lot
Well,
of pieces.
listen, it don't make sense, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. That don't mean we missing pieces. You know
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying?
we know it
I'm
happened. We just
one
don't.
piece.
It's like a puzzle, and he done took and somebody done took 6 pieces out, and we like, what's going on? The
It's
narrative
a,
thread with him is just missing. Bless his heart.
it's a thread.
I didn't even know my boy was even in town. That's all right though. But y'all
That's
thank
the
y'all so
real
much.
problem.
That's what it is. He
Good
mad
morning,
because he
Miss
didn't
Rita.
know it was in town.
No, that's the real issue.
All right, Q. 11 minutes and 47 seconds later. Can we start the show, please?
Good morning, Ernie. I appreciate you joining me. That's my Devils and his advocate co-host. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you,
I'm
bro.
glad he here.
Hey, Angel. Good morning. How are
Angel,
you?
Good morning. I guess.
All
you
right.
okay? What you
Nah,
I
Angel
don't
spicy?
know
got a
who
chip on
died and
her
made
shoulder.
y'all the weatherman, but it is not nice up here. I understand where you at, Reggie. I got lupus too, and this bariatric pressure got me in rare form. And I listened to what y'all said last night, and I got a whole lot to say. I am an angry black woman, so you better put that disclaimer up right now. It's not a good day. You right.
Oh goodness.
What
So,
is
I
happening?
think us might be in
Boy, your
trouble.
hair look pretty.
You look
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank
Ollie,
you.
Yeah, you don't look like what you're going through, so that's good.
That,
See?
thank you, Mo. That's what I
I'm
Ollie,
a
needed.
I'm
Thank
a
you.
share.
Yeah.
I'm so anxious to hear it.
well,
hmm
let's
Y'all didn't watch that show last night, The Devil and the Advocate?
Yes, but
We go to sleep.
I
I
was in
definitely went to
bed
sleep
eating.
about halfway. Mama went to bed.
Well,
Angel,
It
go
was
ahead.
9:30.
Angel gets the right to mash gas real quick, and then we'll go ahead and see what's on the agenda today. So what's going on, Angel?
Yes.
The gas, Angel was
okay, so well, let me set the tone by saying with your follow-up question. Any man that's calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning because he want to get his thing wet with another woman is not probably really thinking about no other, you know what I'm saying, no woman, because he would have called that woman if he was really into her. Why is he calling you first instead of calling her?
Oh.
maybe he did
That
call
part.
her
Is it a
first.
secret
That other
bromance
part.
that we don't know about? Because apparently on that show last night, y'all was having a little secret bromance going on too, bashing on women in our romance and what it is that we really need. Because it seems like to me that y'all want to be with each other instead of us.
What?
Oh,
What?
what you talking about?
What?
Wait a minute now.
Go ahead. I mean,
Wait
what
a
you talking
minute.
about?
Get
How was we bashing women last night? What you mean?
keep
Okay,
going, Angel.
so the
Let us know.
conversation last night, right? For those that were not there, because I was, and maybe it's just me, I wasn't drinking and having the tequila, but maybe it's just me. And if I'm wrong, please correct me. But from what I gathered yesterday,
Right now, we scared.
right? Y'all were saying, what is the reason that men should be romancing women, and that y'all are so sick of these podcasts,
Uh,
tonight's conversation.
him.
Y'all were so sick.
That was him.
I
That was
know. I checked him. That's why I'm glad he here this morning, right?
me. That was him. We were talking about romance,
So
and he just wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it.
you know what? And this is the very look. Don't make me put the Candace Owens hat on today and jump the fence on y'all, right? Because I am in Wisconsin, in the land of good and plenty, where the white man's is around, right? So this romance conversation, I think, is more a black community, and I'm such a black love advocate. But why y'all don't want to romance us, right? Why is it when you think of romancing somebody, you want to call your bro first instead of saying, "Hey, babe, I'm a little short on gas or whatever. Can you send me an Uber so I can go do?" Why you got to call your mans and them first?
Because it
Why you
ain't
got to be on the video game all night? You know
cash
what
out.
I mean? Like, what's up with that? Like, why is your first mind saying, "Oh, I need to decompress and let me sit on this video game all night, or let me go out with my bros"? What about your partner? You want to talk about black love and the state of the black union being extinct? Well, without no black romance, there is no more black children. Or we cease to exist without black love. But y'all so quick to go run to anything else as soon as you get successful, Any little opposition, you go into your bro. It feels like you just between the prison system and that type of bro first code, right? And the passport bros. It seems like y'all want to love on each other more than y'all want to love on us. So let's talk about it because it pissed me off.
Okay, go ahead,
I don't
Reggie.
got that problem with these white men out here. I don't.
Oh,
Not that I want to have that. Now I don't want nothing pink. I don't want no undercooked chicken. Let's. It's out here. They are willing to do what you are not willing to do, and I don't have to sweat about it. I don't want that though. I want my black man to act right.
Okay, I hear you. Go ahead, Reggie, because I'll address it in a second. Ernie's laughing at you, Angel. Go
I'm
ahead, Reggie.
laughing at him too.
What you got? What you
The
got?
fuck?
You had your hand up.
Angel, baby, hold on.
It's
Hold on.
irritating to me.
I understand.
Angel,
Hold on, wait,
Angel,
pause. Let's take
hold
a
on.
minute.
I'm gonna
You
address
you
this.
definitely mashed the gas.
That
Let's make no mistake. However, you have to understand who we dealing with. Ernie is a different type of man. Okay, I am not going to absorb much of his opinion on a lot of things around this topic because he's more lax. He's more relaxed. He's been through some
I'm
very
not giving no niggas no pass in 2025. Period.
let you mash, baby. Let you
so
mash
Stand
out.
up or get out the way.
What I'm
so
saying is
can I address
we
this?
have to hold
Can
on.
I address this from a
What
male
I'm
perspective?
saying is
Let's let Cassie get through, Reggie, and then
what
we'll
I'm
talk.
saying is Ernie is an entertainer. He is fun. He's full of
Who
life.
hurt you, sir? Who hurt you?
Okay.
Well, I asked him that. I did. I did.
Well, the thing is, we know that Ernie has experienced some hurt and trauma, so it's not laughable to me. But I
So
understand
why
what.
you perpetuating that? Why you putting that out into the universe?
This the
What's
thing.
I
The
think
black
that
man I have here in this house that I'm married to, I don't have any of those problems that you just listed for a few of the black men that are the options in the world, because that's not all of them. So I can't speak from that place you speak from of your own hurt and trauma or what you experience, because that's not what I experience on a day-to-day basis. But what I do know is that I also surround myself by a lot of other black men who are the equivalent. I'm hardly ever around these sorry black men that black women express their feelings about, because I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around no sorry ass nigga. I don't want to be around no sorry ass women either. And so I have a hard time talking with my friends about their relationships with these sorry men because I'm not exposed to them.
Look, I love black men and I am all for the state of the black union. And like I said, I'm not here to Candace Owens you. I'm not here to Stacey Dash you or none of that. No, but what I'm saying, but feel what I'm saying though. This is always happening. This conversation just happened last night, and he spewed that vile, decrepit, hurt mentality out into the universe. And a hit dog do holler. And this morning, I'm saying to you, black man, you hurt me, right? I already got to go through enough. Black man, you hurt me. Between the Kevin Samuels argument and this whole Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, you know, we watching our children grow. Look at what we growing up in. This is not what it's supposed to be. We all deserve better. And I'm trying to come to a conclusion. But if you keep spreading that narrative of why we got to romance the black woman, because if you don't romance us, then we don't want to lay down and have your children. If you don't cater to our needs and take care of us, then we don't want to continue the society. What is the point?
Okay, so Angel,
So
let's let Reggie
can I
speak.
address
And
something, Angel?
we do that.
Can I speak
Go
now?
ahead and go into the show. So go ahead,
I'm
Reggie.
sorry, I'm angry. Go ahead.
No, you're perfectly fine. But I'm gonna say this. Um, and this I think this covers a, a lot of it. Hurt people, right? What you have to understand is that as a black man, when you in your 20s, the way you get dissed and mistreated by other black women, I'm not saying you did it, but I know in our 20s, when we getting out of college, we getting our career started,
Mm-hmm.
we get dissed by black women heavily, heavily.
Okay, hold on, wait.
And I'm not saying it's
Put-
right, but I need to know.
One second though. When I was in college.
Let's let them get through. Because Reggie's not feeling good. So let's
Okay,
let
go ahead, Reggie. You're right. You got the floor. I'm sorry.
We get this is from the male perspective, right? From the male perspective, we get out, we start in our careers in our early 20s. Dope boys that got all the money. The older dudes that got all the money. We can't perform and we can't keep up. So the women our age, we get this by. When we finally get things rolling, right? Because we focus on ourselves, we finally get things rolling. We look up, hey, we want to actually start a family. We got our foundation set. Our options are limited. Not only do we have to deal with 9 times out of 10, we're dealing with a woman with somebody else's kids. We're dealing with women that have been through trauma. We're dealing with women that are out for just our money. And I'm not saying that's all, but what is thrown in our face and what we see, we protect ourselves. And I'm not saying either way is right, but I think from your female perspective, I absolutely agree with you. We need to romance. We need to honor our Black women. But at the same time, when you get to your 30s, 40s, you got to realize you have a lifetime of trauma that you have to address. So instead of we got to fix it now, but let's make sure we instill proper values in our children and make sure that it doesn't perpetuate, because the cycle keeps going and we have to break it at some point.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not right on either side. But when a man goes through hurt, when you hurt a man, I understand women get hurt, but I don't think as women, I don't think y'all understand how emotionally damaged a lot of Black men are. We hide that shit very well. We hide it behind.
So let me go back to
status. We hide.
Let me go back to my college experience, right? I got a mama and a daddy, and I got a granddaddy and a grandmama, and I understand what marriage and love and commitment is supposed to be. I have a very thorough understanding of that. So when I was of my colleges, I didn't have a baby until after that particular point. But when I got into relationship and start looking at my potential mate in college, he wasn't ready to date at all. He was just finding himself, this whole Kappa sweetheart kind of mentality that we looking at, right? And they out here too busy being sexy flexy for each other. And it was a competition of how many women can we run through. None of them didn't want to settle down. And by the time that they do want to settle down, right, now they got this whole Kevin Samuels mentality. So it's like you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. I don't want to be ran through, sir. But that was the name of the game in college. Is how many girls can we get with? How many girls can we ruin, right? I would have loved and welcomed a man that was willing to settle down with me and me marry my college sweetheart. I think that's what every Black woman wants and every girl wants. But on the other side of that coin, it's let's run through them.
Willing to do that, the guys that are willing to do that in college, we don't have a status. We don't have a swag. We're not on the radar.
They're most likely not in this group of men that you're talking about.
I'm telling you from the perspective of a man that was there.
I feel you.
I got looked over.
I was there too, but my perspective, my perspective is of that girl, right? That trophy wife that Kevin Samuels is talking about, that high value woman. That was me, right? It is me today, right? So this, she got to be a size 2. She's got to have this much money. She got to look like this. She got to do that. That was me. It's always been me, right? So with that being I was unfairly targeted at that particular point, because it's like, who can get her first? And I'm not trying to say nothing about nobody that don't take care of themselves in the way that I handle myself. But the ugly girl down the street that was 400, 500 pounds, she was getting slutted out in silence.
I'll do that.
It was worse for me. It was worse for me because instead of it being 400 dudes,
hang on real quick. I wanna.
Instead of it being,
hang on,
and it ain't got nothing to do with weight. It ain't got nothing to do with no light skin, dark skin. But I'm talking about women who do not care about themselves. right?
I don't like that. I don't fuck with that.
Just everybody. Angel,
They was getting slutted out in private.
Okay.
My numbers was just higher.
Okay, Angel, breathe.
I'm mad.
I want you to breathe. I want you
Now
to
you
breathe.
sound like you mad at the 400-pound woman who was getting some dick.
I am mad.
I want you to breathe. Today's show was supposed to be about romance today. I want us.
We don't have that.
I want us to try to get ourselves together for the show. I have a letter I want to read. Okay, the letter is coming from one of our people that actually write us. Ernie, I'm not inviting you in for a minute. I'm not going to. Well, maybe I should.
No, don't invite me.
Okay.
Look, I didn't come here to be messy. I didn't.
Girl, you came on here ready for war. Yes, you did.
I'm mad because of that garbage that he out here spewing. We talking about black love and black romance in the state of the black union, and why we can't have Reggie is right. Reggie is 1,000% right. I think that there is a side of black men. I would have welcomed a black man like you in my college years. I probably would have married a black man like you, and I'm still looking for a black man like you. If we just want to keep it a buck, right? Because what I have been exposed to is that men at high numbers, because of the way that I look, want to just take advantage of the situation and just use me as a trophy and don't think that I have any sort of value at all, except for ornamental. This whole Kevin Samuels dream girl, that's not cool. And everybody is vying for that particular attention, and they're willing to spend any amount of money to be able to do something. But that's not real romance. That's ego, right? I would rather sit at home with a man who loves me and is willing to romance me and love me for real, right, than to deal with that garbage. But I gotta fight through so much in order to get there, and that's not fair to me. It's not fair to y'all, and I'm sorry. I done took too much time, but I'm done. So you want me to just get off because I done said my piece.
No, I don't want you to get off. But this is what I want to say to you. This is why, from me to you, I get where you're coming from, and I get your experience and things of that nature. But let's do this. Because of our all shared experiences with different people in different relationships, he may have felt a certain way about being romantic, but maybe that's just where he is right now in his life. And so, even though we were having the conversation, I was announcing the show what we're going to be talking about today. And he was like, he don't want to be in a place like that. Today is about romance. So today, I want to keep it light. I want to keep it positive. I want to keep it romantic. That's what today is about. And so let's go ahead. We're going to get started real quick with the show. Ernie, we'll talk later. And so
tell him to get a boyfriend.
He's probably got 5 boyfriends. That's what you're not understanding. So leave Ernie where he is.
Ladies, can I intervene? Please.
Let's move. We've been on 30 minutes already.
Let's move on. We're not gonna focus on Ernie is gonna be him. Leave him where he at. Don't argue with Ernie. That's we arguing with Ernie. Like, no.
Let's move on real quick. Okay, so I have a letter, and the letter came in from a young man from Tyler, Texas. Oh, Tyler, Texas. Here we go. Y'all listening? Y'all hear me real good?
Yep.
All right, here we go. So he says, MTG crew, my name is Jacoby, and I'm sending this letter to you from Tyler, Texas. I am 38 years old, who have been with my wife, Francesca, who is 31 years old, now married 4 years, but we're together 4 years, married for 2. I need some advice on how to be more romantically creative with my wife. When we first met, I took her out on dates, opened doors, I set up candlelit dinners, and even took her on a cool boat ride for our last wedding anniversary. No matter what I've done or have attempted to do, she's always laughed, she's always made sarcastic comments, and seemed very ungrateful. Recently, I tried to take her on a romantic getaway to celebrate our upcoming 3rd anniversary. She somehow found out and told me that I might as well not waste my time because she hates the beach and the sand. And she just laughed at me. This is really starting to become too much. I'm starting to feel like my efforts are going unnoticed and I don't know what to do. I watched my dad be romantic to my mom. And they've been married going on now 34 years. So I want to do the same thing for my wife. Please help me be more creative. Maybe I haven't found the thing that helps her appreciate me more. I love my wife, but it's starting to affect me. I feel like I'm about to stop trying. Thanks for reading, Jacoby. So we got a young man, 38 years old, has a wife that's 31. They're from Tyler, Texas. And what's happening is that he's trying to romanticize his wife a little bit more. Seems like his efforts, since I'm assuming that they started dating, it's not working. The man done took her on candlelit dinners. He's even took her in a couple of places. Hey, sis, ladies and gentlemen, welcome my girl Angelica to the conversation. Thank you so much for
Hey,
coming
hey, y'all.
on.
I'm so sorry. I'm so late. I worked late last night. I do apologize.
You good, pretty. That's all right. And so
Aw.
what happens is now in this letter, he is asking us for some advice on how to romanticize his wife. So, ladies, I want to get your opinion on that. We'll start with Cassie in regards to this letter. So he wants to do more for his wife, but it seems like it's kind of falling on deaf ears, and it seems that she doesn't appreciate it. So what do you think about that?
I feel for him, number one, because it seems like he used to do things often that she enjoyed. But I'm gonna tell you right now, um, romance is oftentimes artificial because people do what they see on TV. He needs to ask her what she likes. He needs to ask her what she's into. The beach seems like it may be romantic because we've seen so many shows of romance, sex on the beach, walks on the beach, and things like that. But the beach ain't her thing. So he's got to figure out what she likes. And that's where intimacy comes in. Intimacy and romance are not the same. He has to
Correct.
be intimate with his wife in order to know and understand what she's really into. That lady don't like the beach. He needs to start booking beach trips. That's it.
Agreed.
Some women are just ungrateful. Let's just say that. Some women are just ungrateful. Period. He needs to go get him a platonic girlfriend and go start taking her out on those romantic outings. So that his wife can sit at home by herself and figure out what she really wants or if she really want to be in that marriage.
Maybe she just don't like the beach.
Women are ungrateful sometimes. Let's just say that.
Maybe she's not ungrateful and she just don't like the beach.
Maybe like Prince said, they never satisfied.
Okay.
So Angel, hang on. I want you to keep that same energy
I
because
am.
because the thing is that now this is a person that's coming to us to see what we can do. So his wife might be ungrateful, right?
Go
He's been
get him a platonic friend and take that friend out on romantic dates and outings until his wife, with her grown self, can verbalize what it is that she wants. Because he has asked her time and time again, he has shown and proved, and she still don't want it. So if you can't write it down on a piece of paper, ma'am, and use your big girl words and tell me what it is that you need, because men are simple. If you tell me to take out the trash, that's what I'm gonna do. If you don't do that, I can't read your mind.
but
Period.
but it's not about reading minds in my opinion. Angelica, I'm gonna
So
get
write
your
it down.
opinion in a
I'm gonna
second.
give you some space with a platonic friend.
I think that what's going on is in some cases is that did somebody leave off? Okay, Cassie left off.
Reggie, help me. Help me, Reggie. Help me.
Okay, so I'm
I'm
getting the
gonna let
message. Okay, so
I'm
what
gonna
what
let
I'm
you finish.
yeah, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. What I'm gonna do.
No, so I'll step in.
Yeah,
So
you go ahead.
this
Let
is
me
me.
step out for a second. Now y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
I need to step out for a
This
second.
this is
Go ahead.
this is what I'll say. Angel One, first and foremost, sweetie, I appreciate the same energy on both ends because a lot of people won't do that. So that's appreciated and it's respected because you coming at everybody with the same energy. Um, but this is the situation that is not verbalized by a lot of people, right? So we got to give this man credit one for stepping out in an uncomfortable situation because as men, we usually don't have a place of safety to vent our feelings in their full format. Um, he has a stable family home with 2-parent household, married for over 30 years. His idea of romance is probably from what he's seen from what his father did. So he enveloped that, he took that on. Okay, this is what so when I find my woman, I'm gonna treat my woman the way my dad treated my mom. So he's taken that, and that's his baseline. Um, and you're right. She needs to be a part of the conversation, but it appears as though she's not very interested in it. So brother, I will tell you this from my perspective. You need to have a conversation with your woman because you need to make sure, as the leader and the head of the household, you need to make sure you understand the needs of your wife. And ensuring that you're able to provide her what you want. Because sometimes as a leader, we forget we have things set up in our head and we are on a go, trying to protect, provide, make sure everybody's okay. And people's needs change over time. So you need to have a regular check-in with your woman. And it appears as though you're heading to your 3rd anniversary. It's time to have a reassessment of your relationship. And I'm not talking about to get a divorce. You just need to reassess your relationship because clearly you all are not on the same page.
That's
right. And
what I was
and
gonna
you
say.
need to really, really have a deep conversation with your woman. Now, I would say to try and do it, on your own. But if you need help, get counseling, get some type of mediator involved to where you can actually get to the root cause. There may be something that she's going through as well that you're not aware of and that she's not letting you in on because you are protecting and providing and she won't want to add that extra weight to you. And so when it's coming out, it may not necessarily be directed at you, but she's not properly communicating to you either. So to shorten it, there is a break in your communication in this relationship, and you all need to get back on track. That would be my advice. There's a break in the relationship with communication. Communication is broke down. It seems like, to me, from the information I have, you're still in love with your wife. She's there for you. She's going on these things, but she's probably doing it for the simple fact that she still loves you. It's not her thing necessarily, but she's still participating because she still loves you. Before you
But
get
Reggie,
any
she
further,
laughed at him.
and again, Angel, this is when I tell you that men get hurt emotionally, and this is what we go through. And you wonder how and why. I know everybody wants to point to Kevin Samuels, right? Because that's a famous, But if you want to know where that thought process comes from, the guys that are the good guys get damaged in life. And Kevin Samuels is what people like to point to. But if you look at the root cause, the men were hurt by women time and time and time again. So they said, fuck that. I'm not going to get hurt anymore. I'm going to start dishing out the pain. It's not right at all. But understand the root cause. Because the root cause, if you get rid of the root cause, none of the rest happens. The men were hurt by women. And then them men go out and hurt other women. And then them women that they hurt go out and hurt other men. You see how it's
I mean, I
evil
get that,
cycle.
Reggie. I get that 1,000%. And I think that there is definitely something to be said in the ABCs and the steps and therapy and trying to counsel and get together with that woman and do everything that you can to nurture her. It looks like he has gone above and beyond. But if your energy is not appreciated, I am the type of person that I will withdraw. That don't mean no love lost. I'm not gonna cheat on you, but you don't deserve my energy in that capacity until you can go to therapy and verbalize what it is that you need. Because then at
And this
that
is
point, I'm feeding to a toxic point in that woman. I'm nurturing a toxic
Hang on, guys.
behavior in a woman.
Hang on, Angel. Hang on just for a second. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy. And when Quincy is not happy, none of this is gonna go through if I ain't happy. We supposed to be answering the letter to try to see what we can do to help this person that sent the letter in. And right now, I'm just kind of not in the space. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a quick pause. We're gonna take a break. I want us to breathe. I'm gonna play a couple of videos, and then hopefully we can come back into some order. I want everybody to calm down. Angel, I need you to calm down. I need you to turn it down.
You know what? I should probably stick up my church finger right now and put it. Like I said, I'm not feeling good either. I should probably just dismiss myself, because what I'm not gonna sit up here and do is hear a man that's trying to do everything
No. Just no. We can
and a
talk
woman
about
that's not appreciative,
me. No,
because
me.
there are unappreciative women.
But that's true. Me and you can talk about it offline. But right now,
Right.
I'll take a break. If you want to dismiss, yourself from the conversation, let's do that. But what I want to do is I want to take a moment and get everything back in a certain space, kind of what I wanted to do. So let's just do that. Let's take a break. Angel, if you want to exit, you can, and then I'll be right back. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna play a couple of videos. May play the same fucking video twice, but I'm not happy. So just give me a second.
Truth is, I'm scared, cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know you're better off without me, cause your tears stain eyes make it dark out when you're around me. Like a needle lost in the sand, the ink dried in my hand. It's unthinkable. Like a bird that never learned to fly, I shouldn't ask you to try. It's unthinkable, but
All right, everybody, it's your boy Q. Hey, listen. All right, sis, I'll call you back in a minute, okay? All right. So listen, I've never done this before. But I'm ending the show like right now. And so I'm thrown off, my energy is not right. And listen, I appreciate y'all coming on to watch the show. I'm so serious about that. I apologize if anyone was offended in any kind of way. I'm getting calls, I'm getting text messages all over the fucking place. And so I, sis, Angelica, thank you so much for coming on. Cassie, thank you. Even Angel, thank you so much. Moderator, thank you. I do appreciate you. Reggie, I'll call you in a minute. I'm not in a good space right now to continue our conversation. And so what we'll do is, Angelica, you can go ahead and hang up. I usually am a little bit more balanced in my feelings. So right now, I'm not in a good headspace. So this is what we're gonna do. Shit. We'll see y'all later. Is what we're gonna do, and then I will get back to the show and things like that. Thank y'all so much for watching. So serious. Thank y'all so much for watching. I do appreciate that. You know, seriously. I wanted to come on to talk about romance and how important romance is in relationships. I wanted to talk about, get some reminiscent moments and things of that nature to kind of show some positive energy in relationships. And so that did not happen today. And so that's going to make me readjust some things, rethink some things. And so I'm so sorry that you guys, that we borrowed your time as it relates to the show. Please join us again, because I don't like where the show was going on today. And I'd rather go ahead and cut that sucker off. And so we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on next weekend, where we will finish up this series. What do women really want? And yeah, that's just all about I got right at this point. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much and have a good day.